Maraming salamat sa ating minamahal na congressman. I'm humbled and honored being introduced by a good congressman from 3rd District. Parang kuya ko na si PJ. Kabisado niyo na yung buong buhay ko. Maraming salamat, Congressman PJ Garcia. Palakpakan po natin. To my fellow Rotarians, Captain Rodel Paca, District Services Chair of the Rotary Club, the whole of Visayas. To the business sector, Mr. Stephen Yu, President, Mandawi Chamber of Commerce and Industry. To the Bankers Association, and every day it's election. Buti ka pa. How do you survive every day is election? To Mr. Ray Election, Cebu Bankers Club President. To the Cebu Chamber of Commerce. Thank you sa ating Cebu Chamber of Commerce and the Chamber of Commerce and the National Office. I'm humbled with your recognition about a little over 10 days ago, wherein the city of Manila was recognized as the business-friendly city. Again, hopefully it will continue that way, and it was before. And I think some of you here today, medyo may edad naman yung iba dito, siguro inabot yung heyday ng Maynila during the 60s. No? Talagang, alam nyo, nung araw sa Maynila, nag-aagawan ng opisina. Opisina lang, ha? Opisina. Whether it is 10 square meter, whether it is 1,000 square meter, along the streets of Escolta. Just to have in their tarjeta, calling card, nakalagay, Escolta office. But those were the days are gone. But in our own little way, we try to resuscitate the vibrancy of the city of Manila as a center of opportunity of our country, not only being the capital of the country. Kaya maraming salamat sa inyo sa BCCI. Last year, DTI, DILG, and other national agencies of government recognizes the city of Manila. Sabi nga, kumbaga sa awards night ng mga artista, nahakot award ng Maynila. Yung mga pagkilala sa maliit naming kaparaanan kung paano mag-gobyerno ng tama. At recently, Manila were put in the radar of international corporations or organization, Bloomberg Philanthropies for that matter, included Manila to compete with 600 cities all over the world. And I'm grateful to Bloomberg Philanthropies, wherein Manila and Butuan City were put into the top 50 in the world. Yung kanina pong sinasabi ni Mr. Election, yung aming mga challenges beforehand, at yung sinabi ni Congressman PJ before I became mayor, talaga pong parang wala ng buhay yung Maynila. But of course, I would like to give credit to my fellow elected officials in the city of Manila, in the likes of Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna and the members of the City Council and the department heads and the 11,000 more or less city employees doing 24/7, going beyond Call of Duty. Unti-unti pong huminga ang Maynila. And modesty aside, talagang pag nagsikap ka sa buhay, magkakaroon ka talaga ng direksyon. At kapag ikay may tinanim, meron kang aanihin. With all these laurels, recognition, and we became, and this is a very important thing, especially kayo sa mga negosyo. We were given, after more than a decade of its existence, the seal of good financial housekeeping for the first time last year. Akala mo isang dekada mahigit na yun, kaya ngayon lang kami nabigyan. Now, to summarize everything, we did try to buhayin ulit that kind of opportunity in Manila. Then, while we're struggling and talking to all business sectors in Metro Manila, lahat yan, American Chamber, Makati Business Club, developer, and so on. Nag-marketing rally. July of 2019, upon assumption of office, in the next 90 days, of the first 90 days, wala na akong ginawa kundi ganitong okasyon. Itong eksaktong okasyon na ito. And I did try to make sense and ask for forgiveness of what the city government of Manila did to their business in the past. Kasi nung araw, ang premyadong negosyuhan, Maynila, naman na muli ginawa na lang kaming warehouse. Naglipatan sa BGC, naglipatan sa Makati, naglipatan sa Ortigas. Ngayon na magkakaroon pa FTI. Another competition for us. And there is this waiting about a few hectares still remaining in the likes of Pasay and Parañaque. Can you imagine they have open space to be made available for business? And we, dugyot na dugyot. Puro libag, puro gulo, may siga dito, may siga doon. Ang daming siga sa Maynila, si Eddie at Patty, buhay na buhay. Yung taga-kolekta pa, si Eddie. Kilala niyo ba si Eddie? Eddie siya. Si Patty. Pati mga kasama niya. And I'm grateful to the people of Manila. Elected me at a very young age. In the case of City of Manila, medyo oldies ang ini-elect. Tapos medyo may, ang story ng Manila kaya medyo, not brusco, but hindi ka pwedeng lilemya-lemya because you will be eaten by these people. And yung nabanggit kanina doon sa table, yung recto, for 30 years, 30 straight, more than 30 years, basurero pa lang ako, hindi na madaanan ng recto. Gone in 48 hours. You know why? That's what I told the business people on that year, the first quarter of my mandate. And I told them, I'm sorry, we'll put things in right perspective. Pagtiwalaan nyo kami ulit, no harm will come to you. Go to Manila. We do business in Manila. We will be certain with our rules. We'll be liberals in interpreting our laws and existing national laws. We will be aggressive developing our system. And we will fix our taxation system. And yes, we did. As promised. And when we try to build, and they come. They come. Because I'm going to tell you straightforward, as businessmen in different industries, kayo na po ang humusga. Before I became mayor, Manila is only receiving about 20-30 billion a year. On my first year, after that talk, Manila received 123 billion pesos of investment in less than 2 weeks. At lalo kung ipinagtaka, noong pandemya, wala nang pera ang tao, but Manila, on the second year, at the height of uncertainties brought to us by this dreadful disease called COVID-19, Manila received 147 billion pesos of investment in the city of Manila. That is why, I don't know if you notice, sa Manila, hirap kami, hindi kami mayaman-mayaman, pero hindi nyo napasin, tahimik. Bakit? May negosyo eh. May negosyo, may trabaho. May trabaho, may makakain. So umiikot yung pera. The velocity of money is so fast because we were very aggressive in inviting businesses and creating certainty with our rules. The sauce for the gander is the sauce for the goose. And I've been telling that so many times. And we did fix our taxation system. In fact, umatras pa ako bilang gobyerno. Wala na kaming pera, nagparaya pa ako. Can you imagine and you do the math? Diba? Ang isang gobyerno walang pera, tapos magta-tax amnesty pa. That's crazy. But you know, I am no economist. I'm a very logical person. 1,000% times zero is still zero. Tama? Why do people not paying taxes or, you know, shouldering the burden of being penalized? Para bang katwiran na penalize nyo, ano ngayon? Wala akong tiwala sa inyo eh. They did a lot of businesses doesn't want to pay. They would rather pay a shoulder later on the penalties and surcharges. So when I issued and asked the City Council to create general tax amnesty, the longest ever in the city of Manila, 6 months, and they did pay and start believing the city government again. In fact, today, we have received, what is the aside? We have received already more than enough ahead of time in terms of target. That's why I issued again, as a matter of cushioning the socio-economic impact of the COVID-19 to businesses and family, we issued again tax amnesty. Kung kailan namin kailangan ng pera, lagi pa kami nag-amnesty. You know why? Because we wanted to makihati or be part of the solution of our community. Shouldering also some burden. Parang hati tayo sa bigat. Maramdaman mo may gobyerno. That's why I would like to praise literally and technically your governor. When I went here about a month ago, when she said that Cebu, yung pinautang niya, binigyan niya ng pagkakataon ng oxygen, yung naghihingalong negosyo through the effort of the local government, and I was like, can you, if all, sabi nga sana all, if all local government units, leaders in the local government units, ay ganito ka-episyente, malamang sa hindi wala ng problema ang national government. So I try to tell that stories to other cities and provinces on what transpired in Cebu. And I'm sharing you what transpired in Manila. I'm happy that Congressman PJ shared to you that half of my life was dedicated to public service. Kasi mukhang konti lang ang nakakalam na ako'y 23 years na sa public service. Hindi ko naman kayo masisisi dahil ang tingin nyo sa akin ay 19 pa lang. Naintindihan nyo na yun. I started in government in 1998, at the age of 23. I am now 47 years old. Yes. Took the hardest part. Many stumbling blocks of political world, but I survived. I survived because I always find ways. Because I'm a goal-oriented guy. I don't ask what happened between point A to point B. I want point A and I need the point B. Because results matter in life, in decision-making, policy-making, program of governance, and taking some level of risk give us some level of benefits. No risk, no return. And you know better than me because yung mga negosyante naman kayo. And you have to take that decision. And in times of trouble, chaos, and uncertainty, like what we are felt a few months ago and still feeling now, and we don't know what will transpire with the brother of Megatron, which is Omicron. Susunod na po, Transformer. Kasi naubos na yung ECQ, GCQ, MECQ, Banana Q, Barbecue. O diba, naging level 4, 3, 2, 1 na. O ngayon, diba, yung virus is Alpha, Delta. Tapos, Alpha, Beta, Delta. O ngayon, Omicron. Kaya susunod yan, duda ko talaga. Megatron ang dadating sa akin. So that kind of thing that boggles or boggling in our mind creates uncertainty. But we must open. We must do business. That's why may awa Diyos. If with your help, all of you here, and even your friends outside of Cebu, friends and families in Mindanao and in Luzon, if I'm going to be given a chance, I'll focus on two things in the next first 2 years of that 6 years: speaking, creating, building, focusing, investing into two things: life and livelihood in the next 2 years of that government given a chance. Proteksyonan ang buhay. Ang buhay ay mahalaga, hindi mapapalitan. Palakasin natin, modesty aside. I don't want to, mahirap kasi magbuhat ng bangko. But I hope, mamaya, i-GMG nyo on how we prepared our city of Manila with 2 million nighttime population and 3 million daytime population with the COVID-19 situation. And thanks to the British government, thanks to them, because I was given a chance. Months before the pandemic, I was sent to London to study such situation, which did happen. No? So we focus on the life, saving lives. We will continue to reinforce our capacity. We will continue to make medicines. Salamat sa Diyos. Usually ang bakuna, 5 taon bago matagpuan. Binigyan pa rin tayo ng pagkakataon ng Diyos matagpuan ng 1 taon lamang. Buti na lamang na-discover kagad ang remdesivir ay mabuti. Buti na lamang na-discover ang tocilizumab ay mabuti. Buti na lamang may bago na namang gamot, Molnupiravir. At meron namang bagong gamot, Baricitinib. Pahirap na po yung pangalan. Pero ang good news, it's now available in the world. Why? Modesty aside, we, just a local government unit, acquired those medicines ahead of time. Simply because there is a plan. If you have a plan, and if you persevere doing such plan, which is the point A, then you will arrive in point B, which is saving lives. And to be honest, at 2 million nighttime population and the most dense city, not only maybe in Asia, But definitely in the entire country in terms of population per square kilometer, ang COVID namin yun, from a regular 10,000, 8,000, 9,000, 112 bago po umalis ang mundo. From a daily infection of 800 to 2,000, at the height 3,000 for the past 2 months. 5, 7, 10. Before I left, it's 5. And for the past 2 weeks, generally speaking, 0 then. Virtually 0. So it can be done. It can be resolved. So we will ride in our direction. Last year, we said, and I said, and I tried to tell each and every Manileños, we must learn how to live with COVID-19 and go back to work safely. Now it's happening. Thanks to national government, thanks to President Duterte, for giving us an opportunity to acquire and to have vaccine. We deploy. Today, with regard to the minimum requirements given to us as a matter of directions and plan, that we must vaccinate 70% of our population by September. And today, we can honestly say, and proud to say, and thanks to Manila Health Department, and thanks to all medical frontliners, 149% at first dose and 126%. Almost double or more than double what is being required in the city of Manila were vaccinated in the city of Manila. So it's real. So it's real that there is a proof of what directions that we're going to do in the next 2 years, if and if, may awa Diyos, at sa tulong ninyo, maging Pangulo ko ng bansa. Buhay, buhay, buhay. Proteksyonan ang buhay. Ang buhay din, bukod sa pinoproteksyonan, kakain din. Mayaman, middle class, mahirap. Pagdating ng alas 12, kakalam ang sikmura. Tama, mali? Then we should focus on, like, how are we going to revive or at least survive the remaining businesses so that they can provide opportunity for our people para ba may papagharimunan sa kanilang pamilya. Tapos kaling sabi nito, ang tao, ang inyong mga empleyado, may masasandalang gobyerno na iraraos. So itatawid ko kayo ng 2 taon. Hopefully, less than that. I'm just trying to be conservative with my estimate on how and when this COVID-19 pandemic will end. Just to be safe. So anything less than that is a good weather and it's a good problem. Then we can move on and go to Mars. Yes, go to moon. We'll dream higher. We'll dream bigger. But for now, we'll survive the people and the business that generates and creates opportunity to each and every Filipino in our country. That will be the direction of the next administration under my watch. May awa ang Diyos. Now, instead of me talking, siguro maigi siyasatin nyo na ako ngayon. Tanong kayo, baka meron kayong katanungan na sa abot ng aking makakaya, pipilitin ko sagutin. Pero sana magkatotoo na lahat ang napunta rito sa hall na to naging presidente. On the side lang. To lighten up things. Okay, to our moderator, if we have moderators.